So this is the Vera app. Both of my controllers, my current Vera Plus, as well as my old Vera Lite that I haven't used for years, are shown as offline. And you get the little spinning icon there showing it can't connect. My Vera Plus has been offline since the end of June. It's now August 1st. And yeah, it remains offline. I don't generally use the Vera app. I just find there's no real features of it that I need. Although I guess there is the alerts function. You can get notifications of things going on with your Vera Plus. I think I tried it once many, many years ago, and it took me a while to figure out how to turn it off because I was just getting a bunch of alerts about something or other, and it was just easier to turn it off and not bother with it. But yeah, anyway, that is the Vera app. Apparently, everybody that hasn't subscribed to the Vera or Ezlo Cloud service will see this starting August 1st. So let me show you an alternative to that. So yeah, right here, I have a Vera Plus app, if you will. So if I just click on that, here's my Vera controller. What I did was I just entered my local IP address for the Vera controller, and then this is Firefox. You can do this with most mobile web browsers. Is I went in here, click on more, and you come down here and just add to home screen. You can give the shortcut a name and it will fill in an icon for you. I found with Chrome, you just get the URL. I like Firefox because it gives you the ability to give it a name and an icon. Anyway, that's all I did. And I've now got a one button click to bring up my Vera. I don't see much difference between the web page access and the app. My local web page will work if the internet is down. In fact, I think that was the last time I tried the Vera app. Was I was trying to show it working one night with my patio lights, and the internet was acting up that night, and I couldn't access my Vera through the app because you need to go through the Vera Cloud server to get to your controller, where the web page with a local IP address just goes directly there. The only thing that doesn't work, as you can see right there, just walked out back, and so my patio motion sensor changed state, and you get that message saying it's waiting to upload that alert to the Vera Cloud server. Well, that's never going to happen. So I can take my patio light here, I can turn it on, I can turn it off, works just fine. So let me show you on the desktop screen everything working over there. Yes, the morning of August 1st, and that's the day that the Ezlo Vera Cloud service subscription began. Yeah, so if you're waking up this morning and you have a Vera home automation controller and the service LED here is off or blinking, or multiple lights are blinking, that means your Vera controller is now offline. You can see that here. I got this message this morning, email, also got a text message saying it's not too late. You can get everything back. It gives you remote access to your home automation controller when you're away from your home network. It also gives you the alerts and notifications if you use that, like if you have door locks or motion sensors that send you alerts if somebody tries to break into your house, or if you use the voice control through Alexa and Google, then that's probably a reasonable price to pay. I don't happen to use any of those things, so I decided to decouple my Vera, and I'll put links to those videos. I did a series of 3 videos in the last few weeks showing you how to do that. It took me a while just so I could figure out all the steps that I needed to do. That's been working fine. So here's my Vera controller I showed you on the Android phone with my Vera Plus quote app. I can get to this web page. You can get to that through a local web browser, on your home network. The system woke up this morning. Here's my solar diversion load controller running. Yeah, there we go. It went up to 49 when it refreshed. It's updating my diversion loads, and we can see that over here. Here's Home Assistant. Home Assistant keeps working just like normal. Here, like I could look at the last 24 hours. Here was yesterday during the day, overnight. Here's midnight when supposedly everything was shut off. It just kept clicking away overnight. Nothing changed. Here's my log server. So this is the syslog server. And then here's these FTP transfers. That's the log file backup server running. 5 minutes after midnight, it saved a backup file, which we should be able to look at here. If we sort by the largest, there's my home automation gateway backup file from 8:01 at 5 minutes after midnight. And here's all the other log backup files. If you need remote access to your system when you're away, or you rely on the alerts and notifications, or you rely on voice control, and that's probably reasonable. I don't use any of those, and I've just noticed my system is a lot more stable the last 5 weeks that I've been running it decoupled from the cloud. So if you didn't get any of the emails or text messages that Ezlo's been sending out multiple times a day for the last several weeks, and you want to subscribe, there's this Ezlo Connection. I guess that's the basic cloud service. Yeah, so I'll put a link to this web page in the video description if you didn't get any of the email or text message notifications. Anyway, that's the state of the Vera Cloud shutdown. My Vera seems to still be working just fine. And as long as you access the controller from your local network with your local IP address instead of going through getvera.com. If you're using the getvera.com URL, just change it to your local device IP address, and then it'll work just the same as it worked through the cloud. If you rely on accessing it through the cloud when you're at work or on vacation, well, then pay the $2.50 a month cloud subscription. But if you don't do that, then just decouple your Vera and keep using it like normal. So anyway, hope that helps. I'll put links to the other videos in the end screen. So as always, thanks for watching.